You're on a first date, time to pay the bill. What do?
I pay the bill.
The man pays, first date.
On the first date?
Yes.
No way are you gonna take me out on a date and not pay for my end when you asked me out on the date.
Like the point when I start paying for a girl's everything is when like we're like into it, like we've been seeing each other for a while. If she offers to pick up the tab, like that makes me respect her a little bit more.
I'm kind of traditional. I like when guys open your doors, pay for your checks, whatever.
I always offer to, you know, do you want to split this? Can I at least pick up the tip?
I believe in everyone paying for themselves, or if someone grabs the tickets, then I grab the dinner. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not all for the guy pays for everything.
How does it work in a relationship when you guys go out to dinner? How do you decide who pays? Do you always split the check?
You just split.
You always split the check?
Yeah, it's just easier that way. I mean, I think it's assumed when you're going out, yes, we're gonna split.
Yeah.
Unless, you know, someone says, oh, no, it's on me, I insist.
You guys must never fight about money then.
That's so easy, yeah.
Yeah, you can't expect someone, I mean.
It's an even playing field.
Yeah, exactly.
I could never be in a gay relationship. I don't want to pay.
You know, you don't want to start out a relationship not contributing anything or not even giving an air of contribution.
Because if he's confident when you first meet him and on your first day, he's probably confident in the rest of his life.
And then after handling the date, the check, the drinks, and the dinner, he's $300 in the hole. Hopefully it's worth it. You reciprocated some.
There is something awesome about being not necessarily rich, but being secure enough financially that you can drop $60 on a dinner and not feel resentful toward the person you're with.
There's still that standard of a man needs to take care of the woman, and you need to show that you can do that in whatever means you can. It doesn't have to be that you're wealthy and, you know, amazing and take you on this amazing thing.
There's never gonna be a chick who's walks away from that date being okay with it.
I always pay for myself. I don't go there expecting any guy to pay for anything.
If she sat there and she like looked at me like expecting me to pay the bill, I'm literally just reading the person. Like, then that tells me something about her.
But on the first date, I'm not even gonna offer. If it's established that it's a date.
If we're in a relationship and you want to take me out and we're dating already a couple months, and you're saying, hey, we're going out and I'm taking it, I'll allow that.
Chances are, if they're rolling on that sort of chivalry tip, they're going to insist that they pay the bill. And I think it's okay for a girl to give the guy an opportunity to pay the bill, but I think it's rude not to try to pay anything ever.
I hate people that are like super awkward, like, no, make sure hers is on that. And it's like, sometimes we're just like, oh, let's go half and half. Or like, you just have to feel out the person. I feel like everyone's different.
And it's expensive to date.
Hundreds add up.
And it's always $100.
Yeah, I mean,
with drinks.
Well,
drinks.
Yeah. I mean, you can, yeah, and I have to drink.
You need to lubricate this date.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'll spend more money than I can spend and endanger myself and force myself to eat beans for dinner 4 days a week. I still want to feel like I can provide. There's something very emasculating about being poor.
I'm not the type of girl that will go out just for a free meal and free drinks. You just want to have fun, and money is always in the way.
I'd love to see that. Like, you know, no, I want to pay for it. No, I want to split it. No, I want to pay for it. And then it turns into a whole scene in the restaurant. And they fight physically.
and
smash bottles.
And the table gets turned over.